Good evening, everybody. This is Daryl with Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen, relaxing on a Sunday evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Well, hey, Dottie. I'm curious. Do you hear me better? Because again, now I got this microphone on. Hope it makes a difference. Hi, Kathy, Betty. Good evening, Evelyn. How are you? Deanna, I believe it is. Hi, Lauren. Linda from Indiana. All right. Ohio's checking in the house with Judy. Hi, Lisa. Lenola. Pretty name. I like that. From Dothan, Alabama. Down there in the Wiregrass. Got a story about that someday. To me, it's a funny story. So, yeah. I've got a microphone on. Is it sounding better? Just FYI, or for me anyway. And Miss Annie is hooking up her microphone. Hi, Carolyn.
You just put it right here.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear?
Sound is good, Lenola says. Thank you, Lenola.
Awesome.
Hi, Kim from Western Kentucky. I think we spent the night in Paducah, Kentucky one night. So I've been there. From Texas. I'm sorry, who was that? That was Cindy from Texas. Hi, Dolores. Miss Annie's in the kitchen, so I thought I would go ahead and start. Really hoping that these microphones do the trick. Okay, now this was very, very kind. We tested it a little bit last night, and we think they. Why don't you talk back there, Miss Annie, and see if it's.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the living room. See if you guys can hear me on this side.
Oh, she's going into a different room, which when you get on that side on the opposite side of the camera, usually you can't hear. So let's see what's.
Turn it around and see if they can, because a lot of times.
Oh, even with it turned around, they can't hear. So she's quite a ways away.
Can you hear me?
Sounds good tonight, Judy says. Good evening from Kansas. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Cheryl from Minnesota. Linda from Alaska. Wow. Yeah. All right. Good deal, Betty. Glad you received your cookbook and shirt. That's wonderful. I made the sausage cheese dip for football yesterday, and it was a big hit. Wonderful. Glad to hear that. Can you hear Miss Annie even though she's on? Oh, perfect sound.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Rhonda Ray says. Linda says the sound is great. Wonderful.
Awesome. So what are they looking at, you or me?
They're looking at you.
Okay.
Because you're so.
Pointed right at my legs.
You're in the middle of the picture. Yeah. Can hear Miss Annie, they say. That's wonderful. So. Okay, Nell, this is wonderful. I hope you come on tonight or that you see a replay or something and know that we really appreciate these mics. This is really amazing.
That was so funny last night.
Yeah.
You want to come on and
Yeah, hold on.
show them what we got going on?
Oh, all right. Miss Annie, you're center of the picture.
All right. So we talked about this a little bit last night. We've got the hood is going to be going up hopefully this week.
We hope so too.
It's going to fit right up here. Come right up here. It's going to fit.
Oh, Kay is from Irondale, right down the road.
Oh, yay. Irondale?
Yeah, right next to Mountain Brook.
I actually teach at a little private school kind of near Leeds. One of the retired teachers at Greystone Elementary. I'm always hitting this button. It's very sensitive. Anyway, there's a cute little private school that I just love over there. And I cannot remember the name of it, but anyway. So that little hood, range hood, it will go right up here. So Clint put actually like a plug or an outlet in there when he was working on putting all the outlets. So anyway, it'll go here, and then Cottage will come and kind of trim it all out and help it look better. So it's gonna be perfect.
Well, yeah, we are excited about that.
Look where we put our
Oh,
night light.
and I actually saw it on earlier.
Yeah,
When
let
we
me
turn
turn out
off
the light,
the
and then
kitchen
see.
light, it comes on.
Okay, wait, we gotta
Wait a
turn
minute.
this on. I think we have to
Yeah.
get it really super dark. Oh, even darker.
Yep. Need to turn the other room off. There we go. Okay, I'm getting replies that your mic is not working very well.
Mine is not working.
Yeah.
Okay.
So isn't that beautiful?
That's kind of the problem we had last time, because we
Yeah.
bought mics before,
One would work and one wouldn't.
and so we gotta figure that out.
Why don't you take this one and see if it actually is the mic? Because I'm on this side of the camera, and they can never have an issue hearing me on this side. So,
All right, so,
oh, there she is. Sorry.
okay. I think we did this before too, but we'll see. Okay. Over here maybe? Is it close enough, I wonder?
Well, we were in opposite rooms last night, and it worked really well.
Yeah, it worked great. We tested it last night. We were testing and it was kind of fun. So we're gonna hope this works. Okay.
Hi, Patsy from Illinois.
Should we share this because this is so good?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. I can't read that because I'm. Oh my
It's
God.
sparkling soda water, grapefruit
Right, but it's grapefruit what?
flavor.
Okay, is it only grapefruit?
Yeah.
Grapefruit citrus.
Oh, citrus.
Okay, you guys. Daryl came home with this the other day. Yesterday? Just yesterday?
I've had it in my truck a couple of days. I bought it down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
But it has no caffeine in it, and it is so yummy and so refreshing. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but it's so good.
Years ago, I used to drink Fresca a lot. I'm talking early 90s. And I just found out when I went fishing with Brent, my buddy out in Utah, he brought a cooler and he had like a half a dozen Fresca, but they were like a raspberry flavor or something along that line. And I was just blown away. So I've looked for it here in Alabama and I can't find it, but I was like, okay. They still can't hear you.
I'm not talking.
When you were talking.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, you were talking and I was quiet.
I know.
Okay.
Is that any better if she holds it up like that? Mic isn't working, so
Okay.
still can't hear
This is
her.
what happened last time.
I don't think either mic works.
Okay.
I wonder if it's my phone, because we're using my phone. We used your phone last night, and the
We did.
bass, maybe the bass,
Okay, well, this
but
is
your phone's dead.
actually, you know what, Angela Beaver said a lot of times, if it's not, because you have your cover on, it might not be in.
Oh,
It might not
okay.
be in it
So,
as well.
all right, hold on a second. Let me do this.
Take it out. Y'all are so patient with us. Okay, take that out.
I'm sorry about my fingers in the way. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Holy cow.
Any different?
It worked. Let me reboot this thing.
Y'all are really patient with us.
Okay, is it on? Do you have a green light?
I have a
You
green
have
light. Can you guys hear us okay or no? Is that different? Do you have a microphone? Where's yours?
I have it, but I turned it off because I didn't think it was working.
Okay.
But
Is that where is Angela Deaver on?
I don't know that there's somebody said change the volume, but there's not a volume button on it. It's either on or off.
Yeah. Is your volume up here?
It is now. It's all the way down. I don't know. Test it.
Okay. Is that any better?
Is that any better? Can you hear her? I can hear you both, Nancy.
You can hear us both.
Right.
Usually if I'm on this side of the camera, it's hard for you guys to hear. But so maybe we can just try to get through it.
Now.
Is it working?
It's working. Yep.
Yay!
It's positive things. Okay,
yay! Okay.
Maybe it was because I had my volume down.
Maybe that's the trick. Maybe that makes sense that you need it up. Okay, you guys, you've been asking about the microwave. Can you see the microwave over here?
There it is.
Okay. Now, we did the best we could. So this is where we decided to put the microwave. We have so much counter space all around. Do you want to kind of show them the counter space?
Yeah,
there's so much.
With the counter space this afternoon. She's like, holy cow.
I was baking, and there's so much going on in this kitchen. It's so much bigger than my other kitchen. And so, and some trends are not to put a microwave above your stove and your oven. And I kind of like it, actually, because Daryl and I, a lot of times at our other house, we were kind of in each other's way. I'm cooking. He's got this going. We were kind of in each other's way. And then, of course, you guys remember that there was the microwave that was supposed to be down here. And we kind of felt like that was kind of odd, too, that it was going to be down here. So then we just thought more and more and more about it. And we decided that over here in this corner, and it's really a pretty microwave. You want to turn that around so they can see?
Is that better? Somebody said I was distant away. I didn't realize that my microphone was on, and I had it down by my side. So that would do it. So,
that's so funny.
And somebody, before you do that, somebody asked, and I apologize, I didn't get your name. Somebody was wanting to know where you got your cute britches.
Oh my gosh, you guys! These are my pajama pants. I wear them all the time. I think these are from Old Navy a couple of years ago.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Like the whole family, I buy pajamas every Christmas for everybody, and we all have the same pajamas. So, yeah, these are Old Navy from a long time ago, and I love them. I have been known to go out on Thursday night with my girlfriends with these pants on with a big sweatshirt because we go and have dinner every Thursday night, and we're very casual once I get home with a costume. So anyway, this is the Drew Barrymore microwave at Walmart, and we still are kind of trying to figure it all out. We haven't taken all the things off. And you'll notice that it's not lit up here, which is kind of interesting, right? But when you hit this button, then it lights up all your things. So I thought it was pretty. I felt like it went with everything. And
show them that.
We love it.
Open the door. So explain that.
I can't explain that.
That
you are going to have to
is
explain
a
that.
series of combinations. So you have I can get in close. It's so small. You have a popcorn. You have a potato with the code right next to it. So if you come over here and hit this, you SC Center Cook, which is the potato right here, Center Cook 1. So you hit Center Cook, and then it goes to potato mode, and you cook your potatoes. So, pretty cool. We did have lunch. That was our lunch today. Potato and
a salad.
Salad, yeah.
And you had a leftover piece of hamburger.
Yeah, I had a hamburger patty with
all right.
With mustard.
Wanted to show you something else over here. On the table.
It's like, why'd you mess with me?
Right.
It's wondering.
So over here on the table, Daryl, this is wonderful, delicious honey Given
So-
to us by the McKinleys at church.
and it's local. So I've heard that local honey is good for allergies, and I pretty much have allergies all year long. My eyes water, and you can kind of hear it in my throat. And anyway,
Yeah, it gets really bad when the seasons change.
oh yeah, April and October, I'm just a mess.
So you told Elaine about that, and
Well-
she gave you some of this, right?
Right. And I think, did I buy that last jar? This is my second jar from her. She came to me the other day and said, hey,
I just
I've got
think I
something for
find
you.
it's so neat that they have bees, and
Yeah.
it takes a lot of bees and a lot of pollen to make this honey. So
Yeah.
great. All right. And then, so we posted earlier that it is pumpkin bread time for me to start all of the pumpkin bread. And tomorrow I am teaching at Helena Elementary School, which is really close to our office. And I'm going to be dressed up like a bat. These are my little ears that I'm going to wear. And then I have put these little bat wings on my back. And I wear all black. And we teach, actually, I'm going to show you. Daryl didn't even know this. I'm going to show you guys an owl pellet. I feel like maybe we have so many more followers from last year, like almost 100,000 more.
Yeah.
So I just thought that I would share with you one part of what the little lesson is tomorrow. But anyway, so some of you have asked what I do. And so if you don't know, for almost 30 years, I am a traveling science teacher, and I am like an in-school field trip. I get paid to teach these lessons. It's a business that I have worked on for a long, long time, and it's like the best stuff. And so I always wear a costume. So tomorrow I'm going to be a bat. We're going to talk about nocturnal animals, bats and owls. I always take pumpkin bread this time of year.
You have several people saying, just go ahead and click, now that the mic is working, just click it on so your hands are free.
Oh, but I'm feeling like a movie star with my microphone. I'm feeling really fancy holding on to that tiny, tiny little mic.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, so I make all of these little loaves, and there's going to be a total of 12 kindergarten classes. So 12 teachers, their aides, the front office, bookkeeper, everybody, the police officer that's there. So anyway, I make all this bread. And then Daryl and I just delivered a couple of these bigger loaves to our neighbors. And then I always take a little bag, some kind of goodie, and this is what the teachers, so each class gets a little bag.
It's one of my favorite sweets. It's a malted ball right there.
Yeah. So Daryl helps me bag.
But I can't touch them. I can't eat any.
You always take a few.
I do. The ones that are, anyway, that are bad. Kids
but those
like.
are kind of my favorite. The ones that are kind of weird and wonky.
And they're hard. Yeah.
And so the reason why each class gets this treat, we pretend that this is an owl pellet. So for those of you who are familiar with an owl and an owl pellet, it's pretty interesting. So owls, what they do is like whatever they eat, they swallow it, and it goes down into their bellies. And they actually there's a lot more science, but when I teach it to just like little kindergartners, their tummies kind of separate the bones and like the hair and the teeth, and it puts it in one part of their little tummy, and then in the other part, then the body digests all of the meat. Well, the owl's body can't digest the bones and the teeth and the hair, and so it rolls it up and rolls it up and rolls it up, and it turns into an owl pellet, is what scientists call it. So I thought maybe you guys would want to see.
Yes, Mary, she teaches every day, and sometimes at 2 different schools.
Yeah, every day I'm at a different school.
You have how many schools? About 20 or
35.
35.
No, 35 schools. Okay, so here's a picture of it. So here's a pellet, and inside of a pellet are all of the bones and stuff. But tomorrow am going to show them. So this is a real pellet that was inside
Wow.
an owl. Yeah, and some people think that this is poo, but it's not poo. Oh, this is a really important part. I need to say, so they don't poop that out. They regurgitate it, and so they throw it up and they spit it out.
And you got that from a company like in Oregon or Washington?
Yeah. So, and really, what's really cool is, and you can kind of turn this down here. A lot of schools, right here, babe. Lot of schools now, they will order these pellets and then what they do is, see these little bones? So then the kids can kind of pick through and dissect it, and then they can actually put together. So this is probably a mouse. So you can see the little, like this is a mouse head and these are the legs. So they can put together the entire skeleton. It's really fascinating. Okay, have I grossed you guys out, or do you find this to be interesting?
The kids love it, don't they?
Kids, oh my gosh, they love it. Love it, love it. So anyway, so inside, this was a pellet. This was one of these. And you can just see all of these bones and stuff. So let me see. Let me see, y'all. So if an owl actually eats like a mouse and a frog in one night, okay, then the next morning they'll regurgitate that owl pellet. And then let's see if they're flying through the night, all night, no. Then the next day they will regurgitate the owl pellet. And the skeleton from like the frog and the mouse will be in the pellet. Isn't that cool? Pretty cool. And depending on what they eat, like if they eat like a white mouse or something like that, then the owl pellet is the color of the hair or the fur of whatever they eat. And these are kind of a little bit brown because they're
a little older than
they are. See, but
might be time. Well, no, that's brown. No, that's a picture of one, right?
Yeah. So now I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah.
I'm going to wash my hands over here. So anyway, this is one of my very favorite lessons to teach because we'll be talking about echolocation. We talk about bats. It's really fun. And so I don't know if I'll ever retire from my job because it's a whole lot of fun. It's like the best thing ever. So
Miss Annie is a rock star in Shelby County, Birmingham area. We pretty much can't go out to dinner without a teacher or a child coming up and giving her a hug.
Well, right. I've been in all these schools, and what a blessing that is, truly. Anyway, it's these little sweet teachers. That's why I just love on them and take them all the treats. What is it? What'd somebody say?
I think it was Lynn said, I will probably never eat a malted ball again.
That's so funny.
Cracked me up. That's funny.
I know.
Don't let that discourage you from a malted ball. Holy cow, those things are delicious.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So every time I teach a lesson, every treat always matches whatever it is we're talking about. So one time this week, I'm going to teach a weather program. And so when we're talking about the weather, then every class gets a bag of Skittles because it reminds us of the rainbow.
Somebody saw the Scrub Daddy. Loves Scrub Daddy.
Do you guys love a Scrub Daddy?
I love the Scrub Daddy.
We love this Scrub Daddy, you guys.
If you've never tried a Scrub Daddy, you need to try a Scrub. You'll never go back. Once you try, you're sold.
Okay, so we should talk about it. So right now it's wet, but it's not real wet. But when you put hot water on this, it gets really, really soft. And Daryl loves this thing so much. So it gets really, really soft, and it scrubs so well. And then, let's see if we have a spoon right here. Like the mouth, I don't know if you guys know this, but the mouth is supposed to be like for the spoon, if you need to scrub that. And then you've got the little hair, and you can if you have something that you can like not necessarily this, but if you need to do like that, you've got that. And the guy who developed the Scrub Daddy was on Shark Tank, and he has an awesome story. And I love that he created that. And then what you do is you can just, it's got a little
holder for the sink.
Little holder. See the eyes and the mouth. Anyway, you just stick it right here and it dries. Oh my gosh. Scrub Daddies are amazing. Amazing, amazing.
Somebody wants to take a peek at the microwave again.
Oh.
It just came on.
Oh, you want to see the microwave?
Microwave again.
Yeah. So got it at Walmart. I liked it because it's this color and it just kind of goes with everything. And this is the Drew Barrymore little microwave. And yeah.
It lights up. The menu lights up. If you hit the power button, you can know what to do and what not to do.
Okay, I know somebody had asked if we could maybe just kind of go through the kitchen a little bit and talk about like where I put a few things. So I'm
still learning, by the way.
Yeah, Daryl's so confused, but I said it's kind of set up similar to our other one. So we don't have everything here. Our pantry from our old house actually is being stored at the office. So we don't have everything, but I was just going to show you. So these drawers are so great because, so I put all my little wraps in here and then my Ziploc bags in here. And I love how deep the drawers are, you guys. I've never had deep drawers, and that's so great. And then I love an apron, and man, I wear aprons all of the time. So I put that in there. This is what's going to end up being kind of the pantry area. So I've started, putting some stuff away in here. One of the things that I'm going to have to do is get a step stool. I'm so short that.
What happened today? Tell them what happened today.
Oh, yeah, that window over there is a little.
It's a little too high.
It's a little too high for me to really reach that. So I went and I got a chair off the back porch, and I was on the chair and lifted it up, and then I fell off of the chair, and I thought maybe I'd broken a hip or something, but I didn't. So anyway, and then you guys know this is where our little trash is. And Cottage got in touch with me and just said, that they would love to, I get to choose like more like real silverware trays and stuff. And so they're going to let me choose some real silverware things. So that'll get better and cleaner right here. And I'm excited about that. And then, of course, because the oven is here, I've got my hot pads right here. And, okay, this was something I did not know, you guys, like how awesome these little things are. So it's like you can like stack stuff because it's really
That
tall.
is amazing because
I know.
Our previous house, we had to kind of dig back and try to figure out.
I haven't unpacked that yet. I'm like, when we need that, we'll unpack that. We'll take the paper off. But anyway, I thought that was really neat how these drawers stacked like that. It really, it just makes it so much easier. So I love that. And right in here, this is where I keep my Bosch mixer. I'll tell you guys more about the Bosch.
Oh, excuse me.
So we have a KitchenAid and we have a Bosch mixer. And the Bosch mixer is so awesome for making pumpkin bread. So I'll make a batch of that and then share that with you guys.
Your mom has had her Bosch for how long?
My mom has had that Bosch. How old am I? 57?
Yes, ma'am.
57. My mom has had that since I was probably 12. So what's the math?
45.
Yeah, and it still works. It's so great. Okay, and then we have cups, and I like to decorate with mason jars and do stuff with mason jars, but there's no way I can reach that, so I have to get myself a step stool. climb up here. So, and then over here, I just got, more of our dishes and stuff. And then this is empty because it's at the kitchen.
It's a deep corner too,
Yeah.
so it's really, I guess you put things back there that you don't get to very often.
Right.
So.
Right. Anyway.
I'll put my protein drink up there.
Yeah, Daryl put his protein drink up there.
I didn't figure she'd be able to reach it, so I could just put it up there and it not be in her way.
That's funny. But anyway, we still don't have the pantry stuff, so there's a lot still at the office that's going to go in there. And then we've got just spices over here, and a lot more at the office. And somewhere there's going to be a spice drawer.
And that's going to come from Cottage Supply as well?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is that round thing, you guys, that's so great. And I just love it. I've never had a round thing. A Lazy Susan.
It's called a Lazy Susan.
Lazy Susan, or round things. So I just love it so much. It's just, and it's all clean and all, and the oven. So this oven that we love about it is it heats up like that. It's a quick heat. It's awesome. This is what I forgot. Okay. I have been putting all of these things.
Oh.
And this is where Cottage was like, we've got stuff for this too. So I was like, I need all the things. So, but anyway, I realized I have not even thought about putting, all the things that you cook with right here. So that needs to be, I got to do that. But then look, so this is where all of my baking stuff goes. Right here, just pots and pans. Everyone has been telling me the drawers are amazing, and they are. I love them. And then Tupperware, just more baking, and some of my bigger, look, the soup pan fits in there. I was so surprised.
Yeah, it is. That's amazing.
And this is the biggest KitchenAid bowl on the planet. And then, so as Miss Annie, when I go to all these schools, this is my very important drawer because I just have my stickers and my invoices.
Oh, the Miss Annie drawer.
I love this drawer.
Now I know where the Miss Annie drawer is.
You
guys are learning, and I'm learning tonight.
Oh,
wow.
You didn't know where that was.
I knew you would have a drawer in here that was Miss Annie, and now I know which one it is.
Yes. I used to try to keep Miss Annie's stuff like in another room and then bring it in the kitchen. And then when we were at the other house, I was like, I have to have, because every night I'm bagging.
Well, this is kind of like your work area right here, isn't
it? Yeah. And I've been loving it because I can look out the window. It's been so awesome. And then right here is where my baking things are, my little pans. And
cooling racks, is that what they call that?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. And then just right here, again, this is kind of one of my favorite things. I've shown you guys this before. Daryl, you can bring the phone over here. But this is actually, it's not as organized because I think I threw stuff in here when we were moving. But this is like a caddy that it's supposed to hold like napkins and spoons, forks, and knives. Like, what is that called? A silverware caddy. But I saw it at a school, and a teacher had put like things like this in it. So look, I've got my scissors. I have a few pair of scissors, just a few. I got a few Sharpies.
I think today I even asked you, where's a pair of scissors? And you told me to go look there.
Look right here.
Here they
but anyway, I got tape, got my glue, got my pens, have my little stationery. So, and then I've been wondering where our nightlight is, and apparently I threw it in here in the move. So anyway, but I love this little thing, and just keeping it up here. So anyway, that's just a quick little tour of our little kitchen that we Love, love, love. And this is going in the bathroom. But anyway, we love it. I'm loving it so much. All right. Anybody else have anything to say? Everybody okay after the owl pellet?
There's been a few disagreeable people with owls. They're not really happy with owls and what they do. But somebody wanted to know where they can get that Scrub Daddy in not microwave, but not the microwave, but where you got the microwave, Walmart.
Got it at Walmart. Got the microwave at Walmart.
Not the microwave, but Scrub Daddy.
Okay, you can get them at Walmart, and there is a Scrub Mommy. So here's the Scrub Mommy.
Somebody did say they love their mommy. So Scrub Mommy, excuse me. So.
Okay,
so what's the difference? Help
okay, I'll show you, Daryl. Okay, so the Scrub Mommy is.
Oh, it's two different.
It's a sponge. Right. It's a sponge on one side, and then it's the little scrub thing on the other, and it has a little bow. But here, we can warm it up over here. Actually, I think that if you go to our website, MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com, I think if you go to either our favorites on either Amazon or on the Walmart, I think that these might be on there. I think we tried to put everything on there, but so when the water's hot, see right now it's stiff. And if you wanted to scrub something and you needed it to be a little bit harder, you would do it right here.
Oh, right there.
You would do it. Okay?
I was just mesmerized by you.
Right. If you had something that you needed to get off and you wanted it to be stiff, you could just, do that. But when you want it soft, you just use hot water. And I wish y'all were here because it gets really, really soft. And it foams up really well. The water at this house is so hot. But anyway, it just foams up really well. It's great. And the Scrub Daddy does the same thing. So if you have not tried out a Scrub Daddy or Scrub Mommy, you should do it. I think it was, when was it, January? We were at our daughter Madison's house, and she had this, and I was like, what in the world is that?
Oh, okay.
And the thing is they're not like a sponge. They don't get, sponges usually get really weird, and they don't get weird. Now, it does wear out after, I don't know, maybe, depends on how much you use it, but it takes a while for it to wear out. And they're really affordable, and they work so well. Like Daryl said, he loves it.
I do.
He loves it. And at our other house, you could always tell when Daryl had been using it because he would just prop it up right here.
Right there with the smile.
With this smile.
And it was right by the sink, the faucet.
It was funny.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
Well, I've had some questions about the table. If it was put together yet, it is not. It's still in pieces on the back porch.
Yes, we just got distracted because we really did all that yard work yesterday.
Yeah, we worked in the yard all day yesterday, and it's just been a very relaxing day today. So
it has been for Daryl. He's been relaxing. I have been having a whole lot of fun in this kitchen with all the pumpkin bread. All right, should we just sit down for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. And then, but it's 12 feet long, so it is supposed to be as long as this rug.
No, it's less than 10. It's less than 10. It's 9 to 8, somewhere around there.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been worried it wasn't going to fit. It looks 24 feet long. It looks so big. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, and look, no boxes, everybody.
Oh, it's nice and clean.
No
right
boxes.
I got it all. And your future plan is to move this over there? Or
maybe, because of where the light is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We just have to figure out all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just, I mean, yeah. I like it there. I think we told you guys this was in Governor Bentley's old house, his family home, because that was our very first house, was that house. So, all right. So we answer we can do. And then I think we're supposed to FaceTime our kids tonight.
Okay, here we are.
All right, is the microphone still working, everybody?
I think so.
Okay, is your arm hurting?
And there we are.
I should not have taken over the phone.
Buttons were pushed and the screens went off. So
Yeah, I can't really see. Sundays are supposed to be a relaxing day.
They are.
Yes, Michael McDaniel, absolutely, they are.
And if you would have been a neighbor of ours this evening, Miss Annie had some pumpkin bread that we walked around and actually gave to some of our neighbors.
He did deliver some. Okay, are you supposed to be wearing your microphone?
I don't know.
Here. Why don't we clip this on? Right? Oh, we have issues. My hands are very slick or something.
we
Okay.
go.
Okay. And we don't have our selfie stick. And I can't read the thing.
Somebody's missing Mom. You know, I didn't, Sabrina. I didn't watch the Steelers. I slept. It was during my nap time, so I missed the game. I did wake up. When I woke up, I saw my brother-in-law Lloyd had made some remarks about the game.
Did they lose?
I don't think they did, but he wasn't happy with some of the calls. I was like, oh my goodness. So, and I think I saw my sister on a minute ago. I don't know if Debbie's still there or not.
Yeah. Somebody said that, let me see, who was it? My husband won't do anything. This is Donna. My husband won't do anything after church Sunday. We have lunch. He likes to take a nap and watch football. Yes. Oh, yes. But he refuses to work on Sundays anymore. That is understandable.
That is.
That is understandable. And we do like to relax on Sunday. I've just, I just had
there's
a
a
big
neighbor.
school. What?
They live in Columbiana. Jan, do you know Jan?
I don't.
Dismuke?
What? Jan?
We're at in
Do I know
Columbiana.
you? You need to come and see us.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell us where you are. I'm sure, I don't know. All right. So, okay.
Look, is that the JC that we know and love?
Who are you looking at?
Right there, JC
Janice Davis.
Is that Janice?
That's Janice.
Oh, that's Janice.
That's not JC.
I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Okay, Deb said, go Steelers.
It's not that we don't love you, Janice. It's just not who I thought it was.
So Deb wanted to know where we got that little caddy. I bought it a couple years ago from Walmart. That was at Walmart. So.
Oh, with all the pens and scissors and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it's Better Homes and Gardens is what it is. Carlene said the Steelers won. Wendy said her Vikings won. That's awesome. Sandy Franklin Gardner, you live in Columbiana too?
My goodness.
Oh my gosh, we need to have like brunch together, y'all. My word. Lenola said she made Aunt Lynette's chicken, modified it for 2. That is such a good recipe. We need to make that.
Yes.
We haven't made that in a while. That is so good. So Donna said, so do you make pumpkin bread every day for your school? Yes, I do.
Well,
Starts tomorrow, and then it will be through about Thanksgiving. I'll make it almost every single day. So our house smells amazing.
it does. It's wonderful.
I took the trash out today and I could smell it outside even, like it just wafts outside. It's awesome. In the Kitchen with Tabby said less than a month until we come for our visit.
Wonderful.
I know, it's
looking forward to that.
crazy. So crazy. Why empty nest and have a huge house? You know what, Carolyn? This house looks bigger, I think on video,
because the ceilings are high.
than what it really is.
But it's only, I don't know, about 1,600 square feet down here where we live. We do have upstairs when they
Right.
have people come and visit. So it actually really is
Yeah.
it's a smaller home. So
Yeah, but it's 2 bedrooms and 2 baths down here, and then we have that wonderful, fun little apartment upstairs. Mom loved that.
she did.
I don't know if Mom is on tonight. She went home yesterday, but she loved it. She loved going upstairs. And then I was up there today. I had, Mom had, when she left, then I took all the bedding off and washed all of that. And I was up there today going, I love this. Daryl and I stayed up there, when we moved in.
Yeah. It was nice. It's a nice little apartment.
Yeah, Deanna says, fresh baked pumpkin bread every day. Yes. Patricia said, how many live in our town? Close to 4,000 the last time I checked live in our town. Tammy said, how do you like cleaning the floors? So here's the thing. I really like to clean. I was cleaning last night, but we did have some housekeepers come. When was that? About a week or so ago?
Friday a week ago, yeah.
And that was really great because there was a lot of,
And she worked really hard Thursday night to make sure the house was clean for the people.
I just moved boxes around because I wanted them to be able to clean around it.
I know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Stop. Remember, it was our bedroom. It was a hot mess in there.
And it still is.
They couldn't clean around.
Yeah. Right now it is because we've been living in it. We have clothes that need to be put away, beds that need to be made, but we're going to go to bed here in a little bit.
You're funny. That is funny. All right. Deborah said, does your mom drive herself on long trips? She does.
She
does.
certainly does.
She doesn't mind it at all. Not one bit. My mom has always been someone who gets in her car and just drives. Joyce said, where do I get the pumpkin bread recipe? So if you go to MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com, MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com, you just click on recipes and just type in pumpkin bread and it'll pop up. Also, if you have cookbooks 1, 2, or 4, it's not in 3, but 1, 2, and 4, we should have put it in the dump cooking, but it wasn't a dump recipe.
Oh, okay.
But 1, 2, and 4 have the pumpkin bread recipe in it. Sharon, what? Sharon's on. Hey, Sharon. Annie, do you have a recipe for bologna salad? No. Do you? If you have one.
You were just saying the other day, I would really like a bologna sandwich.
Well, I did say I would like a bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway. Connie said she always cleans before cleaning the ladies come, and my mom did too, just so they don't have to move around my stuff. Yeah. It makes sense to me. For sure. Debbie said that we crack her up. That's good. Becky said she's got to make our pumpkin bread. Yes.
It'll change your life.
Deb said the Steelers won by 8 points.
8 points.
All field goals. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ruth wants to know when we're going to put the curtains up.
Good question, Ruth. You have good questions.
Actually, we got the ones up in the bedroom. We got one
up.
over here.
Yeah.
In the second bedroom.
Second bedroom.
We did. So I ordered curtains, and you don't know this, but I've been thinking maybe I need to do a different color. So I was gonna FaceTime with my sister Angela and ask her if what I got was right or not.
Okay.
So Tanya wants to know how many loaves do I bake daily. So I usually make 2 batches, which is 32 of the little mini loaves. When I go to a smaller school, I just do 1 batch, and that makes about 16. So when it's a bigger school, it's about 32, because, all the teachers, front office staff, all the people. Okay, bologna salad tastes just like ham salad, somebody said. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Now I understand. I was thinking green salad, but I understand now. I'm slow on the uptake some days.
Okay. Nola said to hire the curtains out, right?
Nola, you are my kind of person. Good gracious.
When my mom was here, Clint was here working, and then we also, like, there were a couple of people that came, Clint and Vince with Cottage Supply, and Mom was kind of letting Clint know that about this thing that might need to be tweaked or fixed, and this thing, and Mom did say, you should have Clint hang the curtains. So I don't even know if Clint does that, but I bet he does. We haven't asked him because Daryl's so good at it, but. Anyway, Joanne said, you both are so fun and it makes my night to watch your lives. Love you guys. Your house is beautiful.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the holidays. I think it's popping by real fast. Your house is beautiful. Can't wait for Well, thank you. Thank you. We are excited. Okay, Sharon said, isn't it great to have a sister that's a designer?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She said she uses her sister a lot, right? I know. She's so great. Rebecca said, do you always keep your pumpkin bread in your freezer? Actually, I rarely put my pumpkin bread in the freezer because I make it fresh every night. So I make it every night so it's fresh the next day, and I never put it in the freezer. But it freezes really, really, really well. So if you make it, put it in your freezer. So... Kathy said she loves the bare windows. Honestly, I do too, in a lot of ways. I like being able to, all the sun coming in.
I love them too. I really do.
Yeah. Linda said, I know the teachers love when you come with your pumpkin bread. Yes, they do. Yeah. They love it. They're like, we have been waiting for this. So anyway, Tabby said, I'm going to get back to painting, trying to finish up my office. Good for you. Good for you, Tabby. All right. We will see you soon, sweet friend. Love ya. All right, you guys. I think we're going to sign off too because we're going to try to get in touch with our Dean family. FaceTimed us yesterday. And then we FaceTimed them back and we weren't available. They weren't available. And we're hoping we can talk to those little ones. So there we go. All right, you guys, we love you so much. Thanks for joining us. We love talking to you guys every night. We love your questions. So we'll update you on what's going on tomorrow with the table. I'm hoping to start on that tomorrow when I get back from Miss Annie. So, all right. And Cheryl wants to know when we're starting on the workshop. So you know what you need to do tomorrow is, so all the little flags now, it's plotted out.
Have they seen that? Did you show that to them?
I don't think you guys have seen that, so you can see
So
that.
Clint came and he plotted it out, and he came with a like a cement guy.
Yeah,
I don't know what else to call
yeah,
him.
the
but
cement guy.
That'll be putting the pad in, and has a game plan there. And did he send? He's going to send us a drawing. Did
We
he do
have
that?
it.
Okay.
We have it. Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but that's cool.
And then that's going to be submitted to the city. So it's going to be a process. So, you guys know how that goes. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys, we love you so much. And thanks for joining us. Dana, thanks for answering these questions.
You're too sweet.
Thank you. Good with answering all the questions. All right, love you guys. Have a good night. And we're going to remind you to be
stronger every day.
Know that you can do hard things. And we will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.